So there are quite a few people out there that don't follow through with something they have been wanting to, or that they could truly be passionate about, simply because they're worried about what people might think or the judgment of others. And we see this particularly strong in the online space, and all the haters and the trolls that are out there. So in this video, I want to really talk about reframing the way we look at haters and what's going on when somebody posts a hate comment on your stuff, and ultimately maybe just give a little bit of perspective to someone who is worried about the judgment of others to move forward and ultimately achieve what it is they want to achieve. So firstly, we have to recognize that when somebody starts attacking other people for no real reason, the underlying cause behind that is they're just not happy with themselves. What's going on is they are simply projecting their own fears, their own insecurities, their own self-criticism or judgment, and projecting this out into the world. Because somebody that is happy and truly fulfilled with themselves, they don't need to hate or criticize others. In New Zealand, actually, we have a saying or a syndrome, maybe called tall poppy syndrome. Now, maybe it's common in other parts of the world as well, but what it really means is, as the poppies grow, if you're a taller poppy than the rest, you get chopped off. So we can start to approach a hate comment less from a space of, oh God, I need validation, don't hate me, I just want to be loved, and maybe more from a space that it's this person that is in need of approval, is in need of love and validation and all these kinds of things, because they have their own issues that they're dealing with and they're subconsciously expressing it through this hate attack, right? So I'm going to direct this to somebody who is hating on somebody else. Or if you feel like you need to cut someone else down and make yourself feel better, where is that coming from? Why do you feel the need that you have to attack somebody else? I feel that feeling whole and happy and content, and have the self-confidence and self-esteem in yourself, you wouldn't need to be attacking others or bringing them down, right? So where is that coming from? Really, there's two potential directions that we could go to from here. Number one is that you can be a slave to that voice inside your head, the inner dialogue or that ego or the constructs of your mind, and let that dictate you. And you keep spewing that crap all over others. Say that they're this and say that they're that, and they're going to fail and they'll never do this and never achieve, or tell them how much of a joke they are and blah, 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 blah. So you can keep subscribing to all that bullshit, and essentially be a slave to your own mind, really just masking the fact that there is some underlying stuff there that you're not really happy with about yourself. Or you can make a decision to go, you know what? I don't want to be that negative ball of crap. I don't want to be someone who makes the world a worse off place because I lived in it. I want to be someone who might have made a positive impact to someone else, or to be someone that is comfortable in their own skin and not have the need to put others down. To make that decision and say, yeah, okay, I want all these things, it takes a lot of courage to admit that and to own up and say, yeah, okay, I've got some issues. It takes an incredible amount of courage, of course, to go, maybe I'm preying on others because I'm not really happy with myself. But you know what, the second that you start to accept that is the second that you can start to change. As long as you subscribe to that construct in the mind that has created this reality where you need to cut others down to make yourself feel better, you stay trapped in a reality where you never really truly do feel better. And that's how it works. So if you're happy with yourself in a place where you don't feel happy with yourself, well, that's fine. Keep on hating. If you want to be in a reality where actually you feel better when you wake up in the morning, you like to just being in your own skin, or you want to have a good presence on this earth and you have value to add, the world is a better place because you're in it. If that sounds more like the direction you'd want to go in, well, it's time to start being honest with yourself and saying, why do I feel the need to cut other people down? When you can start to explore this and face it, then you can overcome it, and then you can create and change things for yourself in life. So until you have the courage to do that, keep hating on other people, but really all you're doing is reaffirming that reality that you're not really happy with yourself, and you're just going to keep projecting all that crap onto others. So who do you want to be? What type of person do you want to be? How do you want to be perceived by other people? Think about it. So if you're somebody who hasn't been taking action because of what other people might say or think about you, recognize that when somebody is hating on you and projecting their crap, It's nothing to do with you. It's all about them. So maybe apply a little bit of compassion and understanding that they have their own shit that they're dealing with, and maybe they're not handling it all that well, so they're attacking other people as their release. But recognize when somebody is hating on you, it's nothing to do with you at all. In fact, they don't even know you most of the time. So when somebody hates on you, just let it go. Don't respond. Actually, we don't need to. Start to rise above it, because you don't need that validation. You don't need validation from strangers on the internet or that troll. All that's going to do is stop you. You don't need that. Just go on ahead and be you. Just do you. Thank you for the person who somehow managed to get 3 consecutive dislikes across all my YouTube channels simultaneously. Obviously, the negativity provided a little bit of inspiration for this video. But it's kind of like what Grant Cardone says, how, for those of you that are dreaming big, the haters are coming and they're not going to stop. But it's good, in fact, because at least now you're being noticed. What I want to say is just take action, follow your dream, achieve everything that you want, and ultimately down the line, when you're living that dream and you're moving forward and through all the bullshit, and you've got through the fears that held you back, what's the reality going to be? You're going to be happy, you're going to be more fulfilled, you're going to be providing that value to the world, and you're going to be doing all the good things that you were inspired to do. And the haters, well, they're probably stuck in the same spiral, the same reality that they haven't changed, they haven't improved, they haven't made their lives a whole lot better, and haven't made anyone else's life better. So dictate your own reality. If you don't do it, somebody else will. It's your reality, so make sure you keep moving forward no matter what. Make sure you do not stop going for your goals because of someone else's opinion. And if you choose to stop going for a goal, that's a whole different topic. But just because somebody else told you couldn't do it, don't take that shit. Keep going for it. Anyway, that's enough from me. It's getting too warm out here. Thanks for watching, guys.